It's your favorite soup lady, Caroline right here, and I'm gonna make a casserole inspired soup, broccoli and rice. I wish I had the Ritz crackers to put on top, and those are actually vegan. But it's a really fun soup to make, and it has a couple of secret ingredients, and it will make you feel so much better than like a cheesy broccoli and rice casserole. It comes together with some very familiar ingredients, I think. It starts off with just some onion and coriander, very simple. The coriander just brings like a little bit of brightness. It has nutritional yeast, and we do a really fun thing with these mung beans. They're like totally invisible in this soup, and I'll show you why. And we finish with some lemon juice. It also has a whole bunch, whites and greens, of scallions, like broccoli with long stalks. We're gonna do something cool with the stalks too. And a large bunch of broccolini, baby broccoli. This one's a fun one. I can't wait to show you how to make it. So before any of the magic even begins, we've got a really hot pan right here. And I've got my mung beans, and I'm just going to give them a toast. Visibly see them change color. We're looking for them to be kind of like toasty, golden brown. They'll become like the color of almonds. And you notice the pot is dry. That was on purpose. Happens pretty quickly. And in the beginning, you'll just see a few. And this is how we're squeezing in extra protein in this dish. I didn't really want to add a full bean because that didn't feel like the casserole. It felt like too big of a departure. We're almost there. You really have to watch them towards the end because they will burn because the pan is so hot, as well as like their little neighboring beans. So it just gets going pretty fast. All right, so what I'm gonna do at this point, I'm gonna quit while I still have some beans that are green, but most of them are nice and brown. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna quit while it's like this, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna blend this either in a blender or a spice grinder, and I'm gonna get a nice like powder, sort of a flour from this. So now with our hot pan, I add my chopped onion and my coriander, just ground coriander. And I season it with some salt and some pepper. Give it a good stir. Oh, I love the smell of toasting coriander, so good. And here is that toasted and ground mung beans. Isn't that fun? It's just like really simple, and it kind of gives like a nutty flavor to the dish, the finished dish. And also another couple things that we did that I just wanted to show you what I did like before. So those long stalks of broccoli, I separated the long stalks from their florets. So these are the florets. And then here, I peeled the stalks because the outsides can be kind of like old and a little bit leathery and tough. So inside are these delightful, like lighter green, very tender, moist cores of the stalks. And I just chopped those up and made kind of like riced broccoli. So that was done off in the mystery kitchen. And this is just gonna cook for a minute until it's nice and tender. And then we're gonna get back to it. All right, great. This looks delicious. The onion is nice and soft. The coriander is very toasted. It smells so good. So what I'm gonna do is add the rest of the ingredients. I've got those ground mung beans that we toasted already, delicious. There's kind of a secret ingredient. And then we're gonna add that nutritional yeast that takes the place of sort of the cheesy flavor of casseroles. Very powdery so far. And we've got our riced broccoli. I also thought that was a fun play on like broccoli and rice casserole. We've got that bunch of scallions that I've chopped, both whites and greens, and they all go in right now. We have some short grain brown rice. Just sort of stir all of these dryish ingredients together. I'll add my broccoli florets and my broccolini. This is the large bunch of broccolini that I've cut into 1-inch pieces. I'm just gonna add water, season it, and bring it to a boil. Just kind of squish it all in here, give it a stir so nothing is just sitting on the bottom. And give it a good pinch of pepper since we just added all that water, and some salt and pepper. Whoops. So I'm just gonna cover this, bring it to a boil, and then I'm gonna reduce it to a simmer and cook until the vegetables are really tender and the brown rice. So it's about like 30 to 45 minutes, depending on your rice. All right, so this has been simmering for a good while, but all those beautiful textures from the broccoli, it's very soft, which it's supposed to be because again, it sort of mimics a casserole. And this is one, like I said before, I happen to not be able to eat them now because I am gluten-free, but I highly recommend using Ritz crackers crumbled up on top. That's a fun way to garnish this one that feels like very in keeping on theme and delightful. So I'm gonna give this a taste. Oh, and I used a 1/4 cup leaves of both cilantro and parsley, and I've chopped them here. And so I'm just gonna stir this in. It makes it nice and bright, and some lemon juice. And this is one that I personally like really, really bright. So I saved some lemon juice. I did use about a tablespoon, but I'll see if I need any more, and I'll season it with some salt and pepper, because that's just also what I know it likes. And I'm gonna give it a try. But see, those mung beans made the gravy kind of creamy along with that nutritional yeast. So that's what we were looking for. That's really good. I can use a little bit more salt. Now I'm ready to make myself a bowl. It's a really hearty one for winter nights. And when it's harder to find like lots of different kinds of seasonal vegetables, broccoli you can always find at the store. And I like to garnish this with a little bit of olive oil. It's such a bummer that I taste these at the end and I don't get to share with you. I mean, I am doing the best I can. Oh man, that's really, really good. So pretty. There you go, it's so nice. Tastes like creamy, delicious. This was my broccoli and rice soup. You can find it on page 89 of my first soup cookbook. And you can follow me here every week for more recipes, soup recipes. And you can follow me on Instagram at Slurp Soup Club. And I would love to see you all of those places. If you do find a copy of this book, do email me and I'll send you a signed book plate so you can stick it in your front cover and it'll be personalized from me. So thanks for coming here and I'll see you here next week.